Okay, taking a quick break here. I wanted to make this preface video for the camper adventure, as it is a bit choppy. It goes extended periods of time with no video. Multiple reasons for that. Um, I drove to Kansas to pick up the camper, so obviously I couldn't video while I was there. As soon as we got there, we found a baby skunk that was right next to the camper, and we were distracted between trying to figure out what to do for the baby skunk and pulling the wheels off of the camper, and then directly after that taking the wheels up to the tire shop in this small Kansas town to find out that the tire shop was permanently closed. And then we scurried around to the two dealerships that were closed because it was already noon on Saturday. A lot of extenuating circumstances there led to not a lot of video being taken. So I wanted to share that real quick. Okay, big day. I am waiting on my friend Rodney to come over, and we are going to be heading to pick up the camper. It's about a 2-hour drive there. And once we get there, we have to swap out 4 tires on the camper. Ergo the tires on the back of the truck here. Get those swapped out, put back on, and then hook onto the camper and bring it back to the homestead. So it's probably going to be a pretty long day, and there's going to be a lot of rain coming in tomorrow. So after I get back, I need to crawl up on the roof and check to make sure that there aren't any cracks in the seams up there, the weather stripping, because this camper has been under a overhang for the last 4 years or so, not in the rain, so I have no idea whether it's having any kind of weathering issues or not. So I'll have to do that tonight before we're done. So anyway, I'm just awaiting his arrival, and we'll be getting hitting the road. Okay, update. So things have not gone according to plan. We are in a Walmart now because the town that we went to with the tires did not have one open tire place to swap out the new tires onto the old rims. So we had to drive about 25 miles to a Walmart, and there's 3 of the tires right down there. You should be able to see them, and the 4th one's getting put on right now. So we will, as soon as this gets done, we're going to grab a quick bite to eat, and then drive 25 miles back, get these tires slapped on, and hopefully we don't have any more hiccups because we need to get this thing on the road soon. It is 2:30. So we got a 2-hour drive back, so yeah. Anyway, just wanted to give an update, and we'll follow up later. Okay, so update on this. We got the tires changed. When I thought that was going to be the big problem for the day, but wasn't. So big problem for the day ended up being this thing. The wrong ball was up on the hitch, and we didn't have a key for the pin. So we had to run up to a hardware store about 20 minutes before it closed to buy a new pin, and we drilled out the old one. And just FYI, folks, it only takes about 5 minutes to drill one out. So it's a little scary if you think about it. But we got that done, so now we're going to turn this thing around and see if we can get it hooked up. Okay, quick update. So it is now the next day. We got the camper here, as you can see. It is not parked in its permanent spot. 2 reasons for that. One, we want to get this thing cleaned up. As you can see, it's got a lot of mildew and mold growing on it. And it's going to be easier to get it cleaned up closer to the water hose. Out here in the open where we can get around it very easily, get up on top of it and such. The other reason is the permanent spot's not quite ready yet. I have another snag I need to drop and some more minor cleaning and brush removal. So yesterday proved to be quite the challenge. We had the tires. We drove to this small town in Kansas to get it. Took 2 of the tires off, went to the tire shop in town, just to find out that it had been closed permanently. It was a little after noon on a Saturday, so we went to the Ford dealership. Their service department was closed. We went to the Chevy dealership. They were 30 minutes from closing and would only make us an appointment to get our tires swapped the following day, which wasn't going to work. So we ended up going back, taking off the other 2 tires, so having the whole camper jacked up and on jack stands, taking the 4 wheels with old tires and the 4 new tires to Walmart. And after an hour wait at Walmart, we got it swapped out. Went back to the house, got the tires put on, then we went to hook up the truck to the trailer. And it is a 3-way hitch on the back of the truck. It was the wrong ball pointed up, and we did not have a key to remove the locking pin from the hitch. So I had to drill out the key, or the pin, the key in the pin to replace it. However, we didn't have another pin to put in to hold the hitch in place. Went uptown to the hardware store. We had a 30-minute window, found one, and bought it just before the hardware store closed. Went back, replaced the pin, got the hitch in, got it hooked up, and we left Kansas at about 5:40 and ended up back down here at the property on the homestead somewhere around 8 o'clock. We got it set up, as you can see. It did not rain overnight. I was worried that it did, but I got up really early this morning to come out here and put some weather stripping silicone on the windows and such. And I wasn't out here 10 minutes and it started to rain. So I had to wait for that to pass, and now I'm out here finishing up that job because the sun's shining. Anyway, so that's kind of the update on it, and there'll be more to follow. Okay, quick follow-up here. We have the camper set up. Today we're going to be doing a deep clean on the outside, as it has quite a bit of mold and mildew on it. It may be hard to see on some of these shots, but you can definitely see here. It's pretty bad in spots. So we have a pressure washer and a generator, and we're going to be coming out here giving this thing a good bath, roof included. So I've got the ladder set up. Hopefully by the time today's done, the outside of this thing is close to pristine. So I'm going to give you a quick tour on the inside. Inside is in much better shape than the outside. Okay, so yes, it's a little bit tumbled right now, but here is the dining area with an extra mattress. I'm not sure why we have the extra mattress. There is a refrigerator. Yep, there we go. Refrigerator and a little freezer. And it has a built-in microwave. There's a cooktop for propane. There's a sink. And there's a little fan for the cooktop. It's got some overhead storage here. Nothing in it. And in the back here we have a sleeping area with, I think, well, I don't know. There's some debate as to whether this is an actual bunk or not. Above it feels kind of not so well built, but I suppose maybe a child could sleep up there. And behind this door that you can't open right now because the kitchen pops out, this whole kitchen piece pushes out, and I'll demo that later. But behind this door is a bathroom that has a stool and a shower. So, but I can't open it at this time. Anyway, so that's a quick run through of the camper. And oh, there's a spot for a TV up here. Back in the days when you could buy little CRT TVs that could sit in a corner, I have no idea what we could do with this thing now. In fact, there's a shelf for a VCR. Wow, talk about old school. Anyway, I may take that shelf out and try to find a tiny little LCD TV. I'm not even sure if they sell such things anymore. Oh, and there is a air conditioning unit up here as well. All right, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and go out the exit and get started on this cleaning project.